Hello, welcome to the Lazy BardCast, a D&D-esque RPG podcast where a group of friends take turns running each other through different adventures. I'm Kyle Paquin. Thanks for tuning into part 2 of A Tale of Two Fruits. If you missed part 1, make sure to check that episode out beforehand. And now joining us for the episode is Kyle Dell, playing the role of Strawnanana.
My Petri dish grows colder every day, and it's time to break out of here. I've heard of a rogue agent, Mr. Barry. Strawberry. He came with friends to rescue me, but the disco lasers, they jammed him. And now, this Professor Plum guy, I just know he definitely needs our help. We will tear this factory down and stop these crazy experiments. Strawnanana!
Coming back from our break, we find ourselves in the middle of the Plum Slums. Kyle joining us a little bit late in the Strawnanana role that I probably played not to his liking.
Another Kyle.
Yeah, another Kyle. But me. you, as you're all standing here, and the mayor asks, Professor Plum, come back. Why? Well, these are my friends. They're gonna prove that I'm innocent.
Yeah, you know, it's just a shame.
That's been this entire session, Kyle.
It's just a shame that this poor, lonely, ugly looking Plum
Well, I liked where you were going with it.
would be accused of such a heinous crime.
The mayor, he kind of takes another spit on the ground. Then explain this, and he holds out an envelope to you that has a picture and words on top of it. It looks like a manila folder.
I'll grab it and open it and see if I can read.
You open it inside. You definitely can't read because you're a fruit. But inside
you're a dentist.
Inside there are 3 cards that are roughly the size of you, but they're light. You know, the envelope's like huge. But you pull out the cards and there's a picture of like a nicely dressed older human in a purple suit, and there's words at the top and bottom. There's the second card. You can't read the words on the bottom, but it looks like it has like dining tables and things in the picture. And the third one is a picture of a knife. And there's these 3 cards.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, but this...
We had our best translators on it. You know what those cards say?
I do know what the... I'm a dentist. I know what these cards
Congratulations, you got an online degree. Kind of looks around
It's
the
not-
room. Do any of you know what the cards say?
Yeah, I'm a dancer. I can read it.
I mean, I've read a couple words. I can maybe give it a shot.
But no, I can't read.
Should I give it a shot?
Do you want to try and read?
Yeah, I'll try to read the words on the.
Make
the
a
fancy
fruity
dress.
roll.
3, a tie.
3, okay. You read through the cards. They say Professor Plum across the bottom of the first one. The second card says dining room, and the third card says knife. The mayor looks at him and, yeah, looks like you're reading. What do they say there? Professor Plum, carbon dioxide container, knife. Right over there. And he points over there. You can see that there's a corpse of a prune on the ground with a knife in his chest.
I'm still not convinced. What room is this carbon monoxide detector in?
Look, to be honest, we think that the room is probably just, Professor Plum, knife. It's evidence enough. This guy did it.
Well,
Have anyone looked at the knife?
No, there's a body off to the side of a prune. Like, you can see it kind of in the distance. So from here, you can kind of hear, like, the hissing of the loud, like, giant carbon dioxide containers that are powering all of these large vats. And you can see that kind of underneath one of the large containers is a prune laying on the ground. There's like faint kind of like flickering lights inside of that room, and you can see the silhouette of a knife in his chest.
Can I go look at the knife?
Yeah, absolutely. Just don't disturb the scene, yeah? It's under investigation.
Where did you,
Yeah.
what?
I'm gonna go look at this knife.
Tell us what you find.
Walk away.
Perfect. Okay.
Where did you get this knife?
It was on the body.
The card, I mean.
The cards that were on the body.
Just left on the body.
Pretty incriminating, if you ask me.
Someone could have just dropped it.
I don't think so. Looked planted, like he wanted to be found. Kind of looks at Professor Plum.
Why would he drop it?
What do you mean, why would he drop it? What do killers do? They leave behind calling cards. What do you call this?
What kind of killer would do that?
What do you call this? This looks like a calling card.
They're gigantic, though.
And?
Professor Plum's kind of pruny.
She means he's not very tall.
Well, I guess you're kind of right.
It would... I have a theory
Oh, here comes Theory Man.
that he would maybe...
Dr. Theory.
Maybe because he's so small and dainty and has really no muscle mass at all, it would be difficult for him to maneuver not only the prune, but also the cards.
I mean, you're holding the cards, no problem.
I'm not done. And the knife. That's a lot of... He
Well,
only has 2 hands.
well,
That's 3 hands
You
worth.
see, the knife is a fruit-sized knife, not a people-sized knife.
Doesn't matter what size it is. That takes 3 hands, and last time I checked, he only has 2.
Watch this.
What is your problem, guys?
What?
There's a knife in this guy's back.
yeah, we'll get to you going over there in just a second. You mean you don't got magic pockets like most fruit do, and he reaches behind him and pulls out a pistol?
Is it the same size as Joe's pistol?
Yeah, but it's a revolver. Hers is like a semi-auto pistol.
Okay.
You can store like anything in our pockets, man.
I want to check my
No.
pockets while he says that.
You check your pockets, you find some loose change.
Can I chime in?
Yeah.
Or aren't you glad you guys all bought tickets to my gun show?
And I like flex with one arm, and then I have the gun from earlier in the other arm.
Perfect. Are you using your ability?
Yes.
Okay, so you're gonna make a mango crazy.
Make a mango crazy.
Nice.
2.
2. Any fruit in the current vicinity you can choose to distract.
Well, I want to distract the other guy with a gun.
The mayor?
Yeah.
Yeah, he kind of looks at you and tucks his gun away, and he's like, "My, you're a mighty fine specimen." Strawnanana. So you go over and you kind of go over to the small little cubby that's underneath the large carbon dioxide container. You can see that there's a prune laid out on the ground, dried prune juice kind of leaking out from around this knife that's plunged into his chest. He has X's over his eyes, and he's kind of laid back with his tongue out. Make a fruitiness roll.
1.
1. You can see also tucked around the corner, you can see that there's like a large like chest too. But looking at the prune, what is it that you want to do?
I want to look at the handle of the blade to see if I can sense any other fruit remnants, like any other jam, or even smell it if it smells like anything but what he is.
Perfect. Yeah, make a fruit roll.
2.
2. Looking at the handle, you can see that there is what appears to be dried purplish blood. And looking at the prune, it doesn't look incredibly different. Yeah, you see reddish blood. It looks different, but not incredibly so. It's a little bit more red on the handle than the prune.
And the mayor was what?
The mayor was also a prune. Okay. Everybody in the Plum Slums appear to be plums.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Plums are prunes.
I'll make a mental note of that and check out that chest.
Okay, yeah, you go over, you grab on the lid. Feels like it's locked. You see like a big silver lock on the front of it.
As I'm fiddling with this because I want to try to unlock it, I'm just like, man, this guy's super dead. This knife got him as I'm just trying to with this chest.
Perfect. Yeah, you're over there messing with it. The rest.
I'd like to do something while the sheriff mayor is enamored with Joe Mango.
Okay.
I'd like to, if I still have some of that strawberry guts on my hands, because it probably didn't come off very well, I'd like to maybe grab the card that has the plum, Professor Plum on it, and maybe just like where the purple plum is, like paint it like red as strawberry. And then when everyone's attention comes back, I'll speak on
Would
it.
I know that he had the strawberry on his hands?
Yeah, looking at. I mean, you saw it happen.
Okay.
This explosion of the strawberry. All of them are peppered in strawberry blood.
Okay.
And you watch Strawberry, a guy that you've known for a while, get blown up. Make a fruitiness check with advantage.
Personal hit to that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. For
Strawberry
sure.
dying.
Got a 2.
Nice. Joe, as you're kind of flexing your muscles and striking different poses, you see all of the prunes in the vicinity are like putting down their cigarettes and like looking in your direction, and all of them are just like, damn. Just checking out the main Joe Manganiello.
I'm picturing you not even saying anything. Just after that one
flexing.
phrase,
Yeah.
Just flexing.
Yeah, and you can see Joe. The rest of you can really see Joe like fighting, not staring at himself. He's kind of like looking down.
While he's doing that, can I be like, yeah, Joe accepts tips and cigarettes. And I'll just start walking around and be like, yeah, like, feast your eyes, give me some cigarettes.
As you're kind of walking through, every plum you walk by and prune is giving you a cigarette.
Good. Joe
Nice,
needs his
man.
cigarettes.
Nice. So you rolled a 2.
Yeah.
You smear some of strawberry on the card where
Okay.
Professor Plum is, and you kind of like mash it in, kind of soaks into the card a little and turns it reddish.
Nice.
Yeah.
Excuse me, Sheriff Mayor. I was looking at this card
That's
further.
Mayor Sheriff.
Sheriff. Sure.
Mayor Sheriff Plum.
Mayor Sheriff Plum. I won't get that wrong again. I was looking at this card and you said it could be plum, and I know there's some words written on this, but this figure's red. Like a
What?
tomato or
No, it's purple. Let me see that card.
no, I think you were mistaken.
Let me see it.
Look at it in the good light.
He grabs it and he kind of holds it. Oh, I'll be damned.
That's what I'm saying.
Put it under Joe's abs. You can see it better.
the glare off the abs.
Seems very suspicious.
Oh, killing it. No, don't
Never
be. Please
apologize
don't be.
for being the punniest one in the room.
The mayor kind of walks over to you and looking at the card, he just reaches out towards you and just kind of strokes your abs. Like, those are nice. Looks back at the card. Professor Plum, we owe you our deepest apologies. It's clearly someone that was red.
Yeah, this knife totally killed this guy over here.
You think the knife did it?
I mean, I'm not trying to point any fingers over here, but
We
this
hadn't-
knife's definitely in this dude's.
We hadn't tested it for
Person.
sentience. That's smart. We'll get right on it, man.
What I don't know about that is I'm realizing they're looking at me as I'm this chest. I'm just like, yeah.
They don't
this-
seem to be paying you any mind. You mess with it for a while, but you realize you're unable to open locked chests as a fruit. It's not in your capabilities.
I'm still. I'm like not facing the group, saying all these things. Like I'm still looking at the body, but I'm not actually looking at the body.
Perfect. Yeah, you guys all hear kind of like banging over and by the prune, old pruny.
Hey, Joe, I'm pretty sure if we stay here, you could dethrone this guy as mayor sheriff, because everyone likes you way more than this butthead.
The mayor sheriff looks at you and I'd give you my badge right now if we.
Was that not
had some,
whispering?
Alone time.
Can I do another check for the make a mango crazy and see if he'll just give up his?
Oh, you don't have to make another check. He's totally enamored right now.
All right.
He takes off his hat and here you go, Joe.
He needs the other gun too for his mayor duties.
Make a fruitiness check.
I failed.
He kind of looks at you and I'm sorry, and you are. I have an audience. Oh my, I've lost myself for a moment. I do apologize.
You know, it's okay. We are just so glad that this poor, insignificant Plum was able to clear his soiled name.
Well, it seems I owe all of you what I promised. Yeah.
You're gonna take us, right?
To the security room.
Yeah.
You guys still hear banging over in the car?
Yeah, that's what we said, right? Yeah.
Yeah, man, this guy's super dead.
What you got there? Do you need help?
I think I got it. He's just, he's really dead, man. I think this knife had something to do with it.
Yeah, you said that like 12 times.
You kind of glance over, you can see he's just like trying to rip open a chest, like punching it a few times, shoving some of his, he like takes some of the fibers from the top of his banana peel and is like trying to put them in the lock to pick it, trying everything.
I can help with that.
Yeah, sure. Guy's super dead, man. Have you seen this chest here?
I heard you banging on it for a few minutes.
Sure what you're talking about, but if you want to take a look at it, it's pretty tough, man.
Okay.
I mean, looks pretty tough. I don't know what. Want to take a look at it?
Alright, so I'll use my skill as a fruit, which is called apricot my keys. Apricot my keys. So I'll need another way to open this here chest. And so I'm like, you were onto something, and I kind of use a piece of the banana peel, and as I'm like sticking it in there, I go, people always told me I have more balls than brains, and then I find the trigger and I open it, and I believe it unlocks.
Yeah, make a fruity check. With advantage.
I got a 4.
Failure.
Failure.
4? Yeah, you start going through. First, there's something we have to go over, which is how many times you can use this ability.
How many times? Yes.
So we're going to go into
Brendan Fraser movies.
The Mummy Trivia Hour.
Oh God. Trivia.
Who turned down Richard, as played by Brendan Fraser, when originally offered the part?
Tom Cruise.
Yes!
Oh, actually,
yes!
That makes the comeback for when he's in the other Mummy. The new
got one.
Mummy,
It's
better.
one of the reasons he was offered it.
Oh, that's a good.
Okay.
I'm so surprised we got that.
That was the reason I
What
guessed it.
strange form of insurance did the cast have to have during filming?
Form of insurance.
Scarab insurance.
Oh,
Life insurance.
I'm just gonna say they needed like vision, something for vision in case they got sand.
Kidnapping insurance.
What the?
As they filmed in Morocco during a time of war.
Oh, holy.
What kind of company gives kidnapping insurance?
It says you're kidnapped, but here's some money.
In what scene did Brendan Fraser need to be resuscitated after performing?
I know this. Can I help?
Only if he gets it wrong. I'll let you.
All right,
have a
I
bonus.
have a wild guess.
I actually just saw this today.
Really?
Is
the
it
same thing I'm thinking
I was
of.
gonna say it's when he's slammed against the jail cell bars.
No, but very close.
When he almost actually hangs himself.
Yeah.
Oh.
When they hang him outside the jail bars.
Oh.
He actually passed out and had to be resuscitated. I'll give you half a point because the table.
By
helped.
choice, though.
So you can use it one and a half
We need to make
times.
this tighter.
All right.
More realistic.
And that's one.
How many times did it take to shoot the library scene where all the shelves collapse?
Yes.
How many takes did that take?
Just one.
Yeah. 2.5 points.
Oh.
Okay. Last question.
Everyone does dominoes on the first try.
How many seasons did the animated The Mummy series
What?
run for?
That's a thing?
Animated?
I so would have watched that.
Okay, we need to watch an episode of that after this.
I feel like it's
I'm gonna go on a limb and I'm gonna say it only aired the pilot.
2 seasons.
2 seasons.
I was gonna say 1.
But you got 2.5 uses of it.
2.5 uses.
And actually, I forgot there's no fruitiness roll for your lockpicking. So
Okay.
inside, what you see is it's horrific inside this chest. It appears to be just a gore-filled chest where there's just like watermelon juices across the bottom of it, black seeds kind of dripping down the sides, and in the center is a large 1 carved out that a watermelon has been carved into. You have this item, the 1 in a melon.
It's great. It's great.
I feel like you had too much fun writing this.
I really did, man.
I'm appreciating it.
Can I?
Yeah, sir.
While we're at the treasure chest, can I go up to Joe and like light up a cigarette and be like, Joe, I think we do business really well together, and I'm gonna puff it a little bit like, oh man, red apple's my favorite.
Professor Plum kind of he kind of saunters his way over. I feel like he waddles. You know, he's a waddling Plum.
Yeah,
Why
sure.
not? But he makes his way over. Oh, okay. Well, I guess I'll take you guys to the security station so that you can free all the fruits, escape with your life, and not get thrown into the vat and decomposed for other people's pleasure.
Whose pleasure is
That
that
sounds
for?
like, that sounds good out of the 2 options
I don't really
there.
know what I'm talking about. I'm a fruit.
So hey, in this chest though, there's like this 1 in a melon thing. I feel like it looks,
What?
kind of looks kind of tasty,
What kind of melon?
like a watermelon, and it looks like that if we ate it, it would be maybe beneficial to us.
Sure, I'll do it.
We could do it now or we could do it later,
I-
but it looks like it would help us.
I'm usually hungry.
So here, take a chunk, and then I'll break it up. I think we should use it now.
Yeah, sure.
Break it up
Let me
into
get some of
6
that.
pieces for everybody, and go this.
Wait, isn't this like immoral or something?
Yeah,
you
you watch
eating a watermelon.
You watch as Professor Apricot takes this chunk of watermelon and starts breaking it into pieces. Just these gory, nasty balls of just juicy watermelon, and he holds it out to each of you and tells you need to eat it.
I like protein.
There's totally lots of that in watermelon.
This watermelon right here is for strawberry, and then I'll eat it.
Who the hell's that?
Do the rest of you guys eat it? This, after being broken and consumed by someone, you have 6 seconds before it all goes inert.
I'll take a piece and just.
Okay, like you like use it like a tab or something. Yeah, of nondescript substances.
For strawberry, whoever the hell that is.
So you guys can either reset your
PG-13
ripeness to 1 or grow your fruitness by 1 level.
Ooh,
Wait.
grow my
You
fruitness.
can set your ripeness back to 1, or you can grow your fruitness by 1.
So your
which-
fruitiness will go to 4 instead of 3, which
Is
means
that
you
a
need
permanent
to...
change?
So either
Yeah.
way, you get a +1.
No, ripeness would be. None of you should
You don't
probably
want-
take ripeness because you hadn't taken a lot of ripeness damage yet.
It's just-
Well, I took 1.
You did take 1. If you get to 6 ripeness, you
Oh,
die.
okay.
Professor Plum kind of looks at all you guys and, oh my god, you're devouring him. This is horrible. But I'm oddly impressed.
Let's not talk about morals. And
Yeah,
hey, Professor Plum.
To the security station. So anybody who'd like to can increase their fruitiness by 1 or reset their ripeness.
I did fruity.
I'm just sitting there a second. Just
Yeah, as you taste it too, all of you,
tastes like crispy water.
it tastes really good and it kind of freaks all of you out.
Oh man, I'm totally having this again.
But Professor Plum leads you guys out of the Plum Slums and back into the main hallways where you can see the monkey bars that the bat patrols are making their way across. And he, wait a minute, guys, I hear one coming. And you watch as this bat comes by with his Judge Dredd helmet on. And no targets in current area. Continuing patrol. Over and out, Dr. Addish.
Man, this guy again. You should just shoot him. I can shoot. I can hit him. I bet.
He continues kind of clanking across the bars and makes his way further down the hallway. Looking through, you can see that all of these silver vats around, in the center of all of them is a building that has just glass walls all around it. And Professor Plum kind of points to it. We gotta get there. It's not that far. We just gotta watch out for the bats. As long as you stick with me, we should hopefully be okay.
What are the bats gonna do? My tongue's just...
well, they're fruit bats. They eat fruit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I say to the avocado,
You seem like a savory fellow. I've already got 2 guns. Would you like? Would you like this?
I will take that. Yeah.
If you want to pass him the item card so he knows what it does.
Okay.
Thanks, David.
Seems legit.
Should I read it for the listeners?
Yeah, sure.
A gun. It's a gun that you shoot.
Cool.
Well, that's cool, man.
You know, guys, I'm pretty sure I can just take care of this bat right here now.
If we just go to the security station, we can open the security doors up at the top and make our way in.
Yeah, sure, that sounds great. Just know on the way over there, gun beats knife. So you just remember that.
I don't even have a knife, man.
Yeah.
Look here. He unfolds his back pockets.
His back magic pockets?
Yeah, and they unfold their... It's just a bag of holding.
How many things fall out?
Nothing. Well, a few pieces of lint and
One
loose
condom.
change.
It's like, what are you doing?
Actually, a lot of cigarettes fall out. Probably like 50. And he's like, oh,
Yeah.
this is PG-13.
Well, we did clear your name, so...
But you guys, he continues going forward to one of the small security booths that the bats have been stopping in, where everything's on the ceiling so that the bats can reach it and use it. But he walks in and, okay, we gotta, you guys coming? Kind of turns around, looks at you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right behind you.
Well, we need to figure out a way to hack into the computer. We hack in, open the doors, and we should be good.
Yeah, maybe jam the signal up.
Is that...
Yeah, Strawberry was better at it, but I heard he got jammed.
You know, I actually have bad experiences with hacking. That's how I kind of got here. So I don't want to hack anything or anyone.
Well, maybe we can make like a fruit ladder.
Okay.
My tongue's on it.
Joe, you look like a solid base.
Sure. Do you
I'll
want
go
me
next.
to hit the computer?
No, just like hold us all up.
Okay.
Pretty sure I can hack a computer. Pretty sure I'm great at it.
Yeah,
I've never tried it.
Let's do
Just
it.
got a feeling.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
And you guys all stack up into this tall fruit pyramid with avocado at the top. Avacabro at the top. And it's kind of awkward because the computer's upside down, but it just says password. And then underneath it, it says password. It has a little password hint box.
Can I click on the hint box?
Yeah, it says the best type of fruit.
Oh, easy. Type in avocado.
You type in avocado and you hit enter and 2 attempts remain.
Hey, what do you guys think besides avocado? Because the person that made this password's a moron.
Try apricot.
We all know that's not true.
Underneath where it said incorrect password, it says second password hint.
I'll click that.
You click it, and the next password is not really a fruit.
Avocado.
He
Type it again.
Not really. Oh, I got it. Moron. I know these guys well. I'll type in tomato.
Okay, you type in tomato. Password hint number 3 comes up.
That sounds supposed to be good, or what?
Yeah, I'm working on
The
it.
third hint is radish.
This one's a stumper. Is that even a fruit?
Does anyone see anything useful?
Yeah, anyone who would like to can make a fruity check.
I was asking anyone if they see anything useful around here.
Well, except for this big screen in front of me.
My arms are starting to tire. My
Just
I'll
did
type in
once.
radish really quick
Okay.
while I'm saying that.
Ding, ding, ding. Password correct.
Told you, ace hacker.
Unlocking security doors.
That's how hacking works.
Or were you looking around for anything useful? Okay.
I was just asking.
Okay. On your way down Avacabro, you see that the desk that the computer is kind of like attached to, you see that one of the drawers is like halfway open, and inside you see that there appears to be a handle with, it looks like a knife inside.
Oh, we need that. Can I make it there?
Yeah, I mean, it's just like right next to you as you kind of like, you're typing upside down on this computer on the keyboard, and you kind of see inside one of the drawers that's kind of popped open, and you open it up and can see the knife in there.
I'll kind of pull it out open a little bit and grab the knife.
Okay.
And be like, hey, Pomegranate, here's something interesting, and I'll just drop it to him.
Yeah, so you say that. So the knife, it looks to be some sort of paring knife. It looks pretty well made, if you want to keep that to yourself.
A paring knife, eh?
I gotcha.
Cutting pears.
Okay.
All right. And yeah, you make your way down the fruit ladder, and you guys kind of collapse down to the ground. Well, all right, let's keep going. Yeah, we're almost there.
Did we see him grab the knife?
Yeah, he's holding a knife. It looks like a nicely made knife. It's got like a pearl grip.
How is the pro grip? how is the proportions of this knife compared to?
Oh, it looks like a fruit-sized knife, maybe a little bit bigger.
You look like some kind of fruit ninja.
Yeah, I feel like I'm really coming into my own right now with a cigarette in my mouth and then a gun in it.
You're hacking, you're shooting, you're slicing. What can't you do?
I don't know. I feel like I'm just a jack of all trades right now. I'm just killing it right now.
Yeah, you look like you could kill anything.
Everyone.
Just not me.
Guys,
That would be
we gotta
good.
go.
Let's go.
We
Let's
gotta
go inside,
before
maybe.
more patrols come.
Right.
Can
Let's
I
get
get
out
kind
of
of
here.
jealous and just like do make a mango crazy just so everybody stares at
Sure.
my muscles?
Yeah, we'll make a fruity check. Well, you make a mango
Well,
crazy.
A 3.
You're on the bottom of this ladder trying. Wow.
As a
Right, he's
everyone
super
else is
into
above
it.
you like
So into
you
his
like as you're
muscles.
holding them up, you're like, no, you just tighten your core. And as people are making their way down, they're like, oh my god, like look at that.
I climb down your abs like a ladder.
Excellent.
That's goals right there.
Yeah. Is there anything else you wanted to do with that? Make another fruitiness check.
Another?
Yeah.
A 1.
A 1. Okay, you notice as Professor Plum makes his way down, he doesn't react to you at all and continues to walk out the door.
Man, I could just peel myself
Guys,
right now.
let's get going. We gotta get to the security room. Come on.
Yeah, let's go. I'm right behind you.
Okay, we're coming.
He kind of sticks his head out the window and looks in both directions, looking down the monkey bar paths. And okay, 1, 2, 3, mark. And he starts running, just making his way down the hallway. Perfect. Making his way down, kind of twisting between all these big vats. As you get closer, you can hear kind of like bubbling and cooking inside the vats. You can smell various flavors of cooked fruits and like bubbling liquids. But he makes his way up a long ramp and into a big open security room. And he takes a few steps forward in the direction of a big console. Professor Plum does, as you're kind of all standing there. He's kind of looking his way, his arms at his side, and his voice changes incredibly. He says, "You want to know the most annoying thing about a fruit?" And you watch as he, from his back, you watch as he grabs onto the front of his face and pulls back the plum skin, and underneath you see a radish. The most annoying thing about a fruit is they're always taking the veggie's place in the household. And he turns around and you see this like horribly mangled and scarred radish. With your help, he points at you, Strawnanana, your DNA, I'll be able to make radishes and vegetables alike sweet. People love eating us. He makes his way over to the console and starts typing into the main
I don't really know
board.
what you're talking about.
You'll never be as sweet as us fruits.
I knew
I'm
it.
the
He
best
wasn't
berry
into
that
it.
ever was.
Fruits get all the glory. As he's kind of typing on the console,
Strawman avocado. I'm not even sweet. It's pretty jacked up. If you ask me.
you all feel the room like as this large metal figure starts making its way up in front of all of you guys.
Fruits get all the glory, they get all the attention. People always want them. Who wants radish? No one wants a radish.
And he keeps typing, and you watch as this giant robot comes into view in front of you. Two big arms with like enormous red gemstones on either arm and one in the middle of its chest. He steps up and a little ladder unfolds from the robot's head. And
Today, though, I'm gonna jam all of you. And then I'm gonna take you and I'm gonna make me delicious.
he starts making his way up the ladder, and he climbs inside of this big-ass robot, and he sits down, and a window folds down in front of the radish, and he starts pressing some buttons, and the robot commencing elimination protocols, and it started like flicks up one of its arms and bashes into the ceiling. You watch as doors and metal windows fly down on either side, and no, you stupid robot! And your barriers start like flickering, and then they go down as you're now standing all in this room with this enormous robot in front of you. 1 second.
There's a map.
As you can see, this is kind of the center robot, and these are its arms on the side facing this way. And as the robot, his arm swings up and then slams back down. Pieces of the floor like shatter out from below. And you can see drops like 30 or 40 feet below you, where these empty spaces are. And Dr. Addish inside. Get it?
Dr.
Addish.
I do get it.
You are.
Is great.
He is in his big ass robot now, and he looks down at all you.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter now, because you're all gonna get juiced. Avocado!
When we get juiced,
Do your
we get
thing.
jammed.
Can
And
I, like-
we're gonna roll initiative
Okay.
Oh, snap.
with the d6.
Do we want high or low?
Oh no, I got
I don't
it.
know. High.
All right.
Low? I don't know. Low. Sure.
All right.
Oh, 1.
1 to 5.
Yeah,
1 to 6.
1 to 6.
4.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Just hold it up.
Hold it up.
Everybody hold it
What
up.
we got?
Yeah. What you guys got? Okay. So we have palm.
Is it palm a granite?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Palm. Granite, like the stone.
I like it.
So you all watch as this commences in front of you. So you can see that there are 3 pathways leading to the robot. As he's holding his arms out to the sides, you can see that these big red gems rest nearby the pathways, and a big red one rests in the center of his chest at the end of this path as well. But first up, Palm. It's your go as you see this go down.
Okay. I'm a real doctor.
And I'm going to use my special ability, Don't Take Me for Granite.
For pomegranate.
For pomegranate.
Yeah. Perfect. Okay, so we need to see how many times you can use that, right? Okay, so. What does Zach Galifianakis call his beard?
Oh, that's who you're.
I was like, that's who it is.
My Little Sunshine.
Shelly. Is Zach Galifianakis claustrophobic?
No.
Yes. How many episodes of Reno 911 was Zach Galifianakis in? And I'll give you bonus points if you can name what he was doing in every single episode.
20.
Can I guess what he was doing here?
Yeah. No. 4, and he was playing Frisbee.
Doing terrible.
What was Zach Galifianakis' breakout movie?
Well, I guess The Hangover. That's the only one
Yes.
I really know.
Yes. And Zach Galifianakis' first R-rated movie he saw was Hot Dog the Movie, The Terminator, or Nightmare on Elm Street.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Hot Dog the movie.
Nightmare on Elm Street even rated R.
What?
Oh wait, I was thinking Nightmare Before Christmas.
But I'm gonna give you half credit, so you can use that ability 2.5 times.
You gotta roll a d6 to see if you can use that half.
Alright, I'm using one.
that works.
I'm using one.
Yeah, you can use the first one. Yeah.
I unleash a fury of unblockable ranged blows. I sacrifice one fruitiness.
Yeah. Whoa. Sacrifice a fruitiness and roll that fruitiness to see how many blows you inflict.
To unleash my ancestors' knowledge and wrath. Using my pomegranate seeds. That's a 2.
2. Okay, so as you... If you want to describe what's happening...
And my seeds just kind of like pushed through my skin and just kind of like rematerialize outside, and they erupt in sort of like missile-like forms and strike the target.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, you watch as the seeds, they jut out, and one of them makes contact with, or they both make contact with the right arm, that gemstone in his arm, and you watch as the gem, it cracks and his arm goes, and slinks down the ground. Dr. Addish from inside goes, no, vegetables are the best. And Avacabro, it's your go.
Look, guys, nobody. Hey, I saw that. You know what? I'm shooting you.
What are you doing right now?
I'm gonna be like, gun or knife? He's a dentist.
So you pointed at pomegranate?
Yeah.
What?
Can Joe just be crying in the corner like he was at the beginning?
Sure.
And he feels very betrayed by Avocado because he gave him the gun, and he's like, "You savory muff," because he knows that's what.
We'll say for right now, you just like, you just shakily start crying, and when we get to your turn, you can do that.
You know what? I'm coming around to these vegetables. All you fruits have had it too good for too long. I know I'm one of you, but I'm not sweet like you. And then I'm gonna shoot apricot.
Hell yeah! Make a fruitiness roll.
You're shooting pomegranate?
Yeah,
pomegranate. Yeah, sorry.
Oh god.
You're like, wait, you're shooting pomegranate, right?
You should shoot either one of us.
6, I miss.
Oh, 6. Yeah, you pull the trigger and the gun misfires, and you're able to kind of unjam it in the moment, but then you click, 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 click. Damn it! And you start clearing the barrel.
Okay.
But yeah.
Whoa!
It's now Dr. Addish's turn. At the top of his turn, first you watch as a laser from the chest of this giant robot sweeps out in like a crisscross kind of pattern, and it locks onto each one of you. I need all of you, including you, Avacabro, to make a fruitiness save.
Damn. I got a 1.
I got a 1 too.
Good.
6.
I got a 6 also, but I'm gonna use my harden if it lowers my fruit.
Sure, why not? How do you...
As he hits me, I'm just gonna say, the path of the righteous man. And then I'm just gonna harden up.
Perfect. Okay. The lasers lock on to all of you. However, Apricot, Strawnanana, and Joe, you're all able to fight off this sensation of like intense heat that's forming on your chest as this laser focuses. Avacabro, you feel it starting to pierce your skin, and then you harden up and use your quotes to protect you. Pomegranate, you watch as this laser starts digging into your insides, and looking inside, you can see some of your seeds and the structure of the interior of your pomegranate as you take a point of ripeness. As the ray of ripeness streaks across the room.
I'm dying!
I'm becoming ripe.
But that is his lair action, and then the robot.
Never thought I'd see a radish have a layer action in my entire life.
The robot, he lifts up his left arm, and you can see his right arm kind of like try and move up, but it's obviously stuck down with this gem broken. And it swings down, hitting... Who's the white marker and the yellow marker?
We didn't establish, but I assume...
I'll be green, I guess.
All the yellow, that kind of looks like a...
I'm brown.
Sure.
I assume yellow.
Yeah, just like pick ones that like work for you guys.
I'm brown.
I'll be white.
Okay, so Strawnanana and Joe, you're the black one.
Okay.
Strawnanana and apricot, you each take a point of ripeness as this fist comes down and it lands on top of both of you, but currently your fruity forms are able to fight back this enormous robot that's trying to smash you.
Totally not rad, man.
Why not? Totally not radish, man.
Pot.
Anyway. Strawnanana, it's your turn.
You guys should keep your eyes peeled for this one. And I'm going to go up as close as I can to the center.
Okay.
And I'm going to use mine, and I'm going to peel myself.
Okay, you're going to peel.
Yep, and then I'm going to release my berry powers.
Oh, yeah. Let me get to yours. So, your number of seeds. So, your trivia is a little bit more in depth with, with less questions. How many movies has Channing Tatum been in?
Currently?
Yeah. And I will say, Google doesn't have a clear answer, which is pretty weird.
Yeah, but David.
It's all those pornos he did.
Because David's a fan.
I'm gonna say 6.
6. At least 42.
Holy fuck!
Wow.
6?
He's done more than 6 in the last 4 years.
With that answer though, you do get 6 berries. And the other question, think about it. How many movies has Jonah Hill been in?
More than 6.
I'll let you ask me one question.
Is it this many?
The problem is I know I haven't seen all the movies he's been in.
And you can ask me one question as a hint.
Double digits?
Yes.
Ask me if we'll let you do the thing anyway.
I'm just gonna say 22.
47. But I wasn't gonna let you guys get less than half of available, so you get, I don't know, that's like 40? Something like that, sure. So you have 40 seeds.
Alright. In that case, that's a lot of seeds.
Yeah, but you can only throw as many as you make a fruitiness check for. Because you have 6 arms, and the max you can roll with your fruitiness roll is 6.
Yeah, I'm just going to run up, and as I'm running, I'm going to peel myself, and then you'll see 2 strawberries underneath my bananas. They're going to kind of bounce up a little bit like, is it Tuck and Roll from A Bug's Life?
Yeah.
And they're going to kind of jump and spin, and as they spin, they'll...
Yes, perfect. Yeah, make a fruity check to see how many seeds you chuck at them.
4.
4, nice. Let's see. I rolled a 3, so are you aiming for a specific gem? The center
one specifically.
Okay, so your seeds shoot out, and a few of them kind of hit the window that Dr. Adish is behind and kind of deflect off, but one of them contacts the gem in the center, and you watch from where it hit, a small crack forms across it. You definitely did some damage to it, but it's going to take a little bit more. Apricot. Professor Apricot.
I want to yell over to Avacabro. Avacabro! You can become sweet like the rest of us. Don't let this vegetable turn you. And then I'll take off my hat and I'll try to throw it like Odd Job from 007 and I'll throw it at the I'm too focused with Avocado in this turn. I'm gonna throw it at his hand holding the gun, try to make him drop the gun, and realize, and then so he's only able to focus on my words.
Okay, make a fruity check.
I passed mine, by the way, that I had to make.
Oh, okay, cool. I totally forgot.
Got a 4, which ties my new up to
nice,
funniness.
yeah. So you throw the hat, and Avacabro collides with your hand, and for a moment you look at your other hand holding the knife, and you go, "Oh no, what have I done?" And then that feeling from the knife seeps back in.
Okay, yeah. I was about to say.
But for a moment, you get a moment of clarity.
No.
Yeah, that's
yes.
That's it. But yeah, the gun clatters to the ground and kind of falls behind, kind of right on the edge near where this robot had smashed holes in the floor. So it's kind of precariously dangling on the edge. You know, the gun's kind of doing the teeter-totter thing.
Yeah,
in
it's
slow-mo.
like a feather would.
yeah. Okay, Joe, as you're starting to gently sob, what do?
Sad.
Yeah, looking around the room, you can see all this mayhem going on.
Well, I'm still upset at Avacabro for betraying us. So can I just, like, get really emotional and just run at the radish and try and, like, push him over?
Yeah, you can run up there.
That's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, make a fruity check.
Okay. 1.
Ooh, crit. So which pathway do you take? So this arm on the robot's right has been kind of disarmed from the gem being cracked. You can see the center chest gem has a crack in it, but it's still looking okay. And the left arm, this big red glowing gem, is still perfectly intact.
Still perfect? Well, I'm gonna go for the one that's perfect.
Sure. Okay, so you run down the skinnier path. And it's a little precarious. Looking down, it's like almost 40 feet in the air. And for a fruit, 40 feet, like, whoa. But you run up. How do you attack it? Do you punch it? Do you want to kick it?
I'm gonna headbutt it with all of my might because
Nice, okay.
I'm tight and everything's hard.
Nice, okay. Yeah, so you run up and you smash the top of your head into this large red gem, and it shatters as you make contact with it, and the other arm goes limp and dangles to the side. And you're kind of precariously on the edge now as it's kind of recoiled, but you recover from it. And you hear Dr. Adish, "No, my robot!" But, okay, so that's your turn. Palm, it's your go.
I'm gonna go lay on the ground because I'm screaming in pain because I just got lasered.
Sure. Yeah. Kind of grabbing onto it, you can feel some seeds kind of like leaking out of your chest. You're trying to like put it back inside of your fruit body.
Oh my god. Is this dying? Is this what this feels? Is this... Someone help me. I'm not that kind of doctor.
Make a fruitiness check. 1. As you're kind of like pushing it back in, the bleeding kind of starts to subside, and you don't take any points to your ripeness for the time being.
Oh my god.
Maybe I am.
Is that all you're doing? Avacabro. You see your gun teetering on the edge. Joe has just gone up and smashed part of your newfound friend's giant robot. He's barely surviving at this point.
I'm going to turn around to Joe, and I'm going to run at him with the perfect blade.
Okay, yeah.
I'm just going to run, and I can try and impale him from the back.
Okay, yeah, make a fruity check.
Man, someone's cruising for a bruising.
5. Okay. Yeah, Joe, you hear footsteps running up behind you, and you kind of like move to the side just in time as Avacabro comes up. Avacabro, your knife makes contact with the robot's arm, and you're kind of like balancing yourself over it. You push yourself back onto the platform, but now you're standing kind of precariously next to Joe at the end of this very tall platform.
Awkward.
Okay, Dr. Adish's turn. At the top of his turn, he gets his lair action, so I need all of you to make fruit saves again.
Saved.
I do not.
No,
Saved also.
Nope.
This time, Joe and Professor Apricot, the lasers meet with you guys, and they start cutting directly into your insides. This time, far more intense than it was previously, as you each gain 2 points of ripeness. And the laser starts eating away the skin on the exterior of your forms. So, Dr. Adish's robot, it leans back and then comes straight down with its head directly on top of you guys. And again, it makes contact with you, but your forms are able to fight it back. You each take a point of ripeness. Are you peeled right now, Strawnanana? Okay, make a fruitiness save. Fail, so you take 2 points of ripeness, as your tender, fruity insides are currently exposed.
Oh, man. People that take...
Just you two.
Oh, me and him?
Yeah. You take 1 point of ripeness, though, not 2.
Okay, that's good.
And that's gonna be Dr. Addish's turn. Strawnanana, it's your go.
Oh man, I think it's time to get to the root of this problem. And I'm going to...
I get it, because radishes are roots.
Yeah. I'm going to get right up next to the gem if I can, and I'm going to shoot more.
Dude, do it. Make a fruity roll.
2. So
2. Yeah. That number of seeds. So your seeds fly out. One of them is deflected off the gemstone. However, one of them does pierce, and it's looking rough at this point, but it's not quite broken through all the way. There's now 2 large impact marks with cracks running across them, across this center gem that's like flashing and kind of crackling light now. The robot's starting to like crackle and spark, but it's still up.
Can I repeel myself? Or
yeah, sure.
Peel myself?
Yeah, unpeel. Yeah. Okay. Apricot.
Avacabro, don't let him get to you. Think of your family on the conveyor belts. Remember the conveyor belts? And then as I'm like beat to mush and I pull out the pit from inside my stomach that's been kind of revealed out of all these lasers, I'm gonna run at the nearest gemstone and I'm just gonna try to smash the gemstone to pieces.
Make a fruitiness check with advantage.
With advantage.
This is so epic.
I got a 3.
A 3? Oh, okay,
Just
so that
barely,
passes.
yeah.
So as you rip the pit from your stomach, you feel the life kind of leaving you as you stumble up towards the gym and you start bashing the gym in, and sparks start flying backwards as the robot starts to kind of lean forward and the head leans down on the ground. Dr. Ash decides to go, no! Avacabro, you feel the connection with the blade snap, and you can just use it as a blade now. It's no longer in control of your body and your mind. Apricot, as you're laying on the floor, you see all your juices kind of leaking out in front of you, but you see Avacabro, his facial expression change, and almost look worried for a moment looking at you as you're slowly slipping into unconsciousness.
I might die.
We have kind of adopted
the window to Dr. Addish's robot. It kind of comes back and no, not my robot. And he's kind of frantically pressing buttons inside of this thing now.
That's one way to spread your seed.
What are you guys doing?
Are we in loose initiative now?
Yeah. The robot's down. You destroyed all the gems that were keeping it together.
I'm gonna go pick up my gun.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna walk back and try and pry his, because he's like shielded himself.
Oh, and the shield like came back and went back over him, and he's like frantically
he's exposed.
He's in like a 4-point harness and trying to like undo all the straps that he's in.
Can I walk over to him?
Yeah.
I have the best quote for this. I'm gonna say, look, do you want to play blind man? Go walk with a shepherd, but me, my eyes are wide open. And then I'm gonna stab him with the pair knife.
Okay, he no, you fruits, you all get it. You'll all be jammed one day, and you start just shanking Dr. Addish as he's like just horribly screaming as as you're just dicing Dr. Addish, and he kind of slumps forward in the 4-point harness as like pieces of his body kind of fall in small cubes.
I'll say vegetable again. I dare you. I double dare.
And he's just kind of leaned forward at this point, unmoving, as his robot has been defeated.
Whoa.
You
Sometimes I get mistaken for an onion, so don't do that.
You see Professor Apricot on the ground, laying just like juices bleeding out. You had at best, 2 more weeks of life, and
That's that.
if this is how you're gonna go,
Friends, just remember, in my favorite film by Brendan Fraser, The Mummy, death is only the beginning.
as his eyes, as he makes that sound, turn to X's, and his tongue flops out of his mouth. Man, you're really in the pits, huh?
I'm in the pits.
If no one wants that hat, I'm totally gonna take it.
You hear the sound of like air hatches and like a spaceship like lock being opened as light is being flooded into the building. The vats of fruits around you open up and dump out. You see all this like carbonated liquid at first pour out across the bottom and spread across the floor before fruits start falling out. A number of them appear to be dead, but quite a few of them start gaining consciousness as they're no longer being smothered in this liquid that they're being baked in, and they start kind of propping each other up. You see mangoes, avocados in a experimental department of the Blanc de Clos factory. You see apricots, all sorts of various fruits kind of limping and helping each other, supporting each other out, making their way out of the factory doors as you all overlook the heroism that you've performed. You know, at best you got a month because you're a fruit and you're not attached to a tree, but except for maybe Strawnanana, you know, maybe you don't know your lifespan. You don't know your lifespan, but looking out, at least you'll be remembered as legends and maybe pass on as ancestors to, you know, pass on the legend of the fruits that took down the Blanc de Clos factory.
I'm going to take slices of Dr. Addish and frisbee them down.
Excellent. Yeah, you throw them down. You can see mobs of fruits taking down the fruit bats. And as their helmets are ripped off of their bodies, the fruit bats just fly away, becoming regular bats.
I want to take the last piece of the radish and say goodbye. And like, hey, it's not that bad.
And as Strawnanana does that, you all walk out into a sunset backdrop, leaving the Blanc de Clos factory. Apricot's body still remaining near Dr. Addish's.
Probably don't want to be in direct sunlight.
And but it probably doesn't matter because you're fruit and you're not gonna live that long anyway. The end.
That was a great way to beat the boss.
Dude, that was so good.
That was epic.
Thanks for listening to A Tale of Five Fruits here on the Lazy BardCast. Running our adventure was our fruit master, David Williams, and our players, Jean-Luc Jacques as Avacabro, Kyle Paquin as Palm Albert Granite, Sarah Self as Joe Manganiello, Kyle Dell as Strawnanana, and Josh Yarnell as Professor Apricot. Check back at the end of the month for a special Halloween one-shot played in D&D 5e. See you next time on the Lazy BardCast.